Okay, so I already pulled a few cards for your spread. In the center, I had the present situation. For what's not working for you is this criticism card. And then your advice is resourcefulness. And what's working for you is this card called resistance. And I'll get into the details of what all these cards mean. And what you're not seeing that is blocking you is coral. And that came out in reverse, so that is emphasized here. So we're going to start with this middle card. It seems like whatever you're dealing with has something to do with justice. I'm just going to read what this card means here. It's Jupiter in Libra. I had to cover it up because of YouTube. And it says, in a field before a small town stands a dark maiden from a distant land, her hands raised to provide a link between sun, moon, earth, emotions, creativity, and possessions. All right. I actually haven't looked up what this rune means yet. We'll look at that. That'll be a surprise. So what this card, the card is really talking about is that you have a strong concern for justice and moral principles, okay? And you have the talent to bring gentle persuasion to situations. So you're being asked to be gentle even if others aren't being, okay? Like even if other people are pointing fingers at you, you're being asked to not quarrel with them because that's how they siphon your energy, okay? And don't be overcritical of yourself or others at this time, as hard as that may be, but that is how people do siphon your energy and where you lose power in the situation. Okay, it indicates that you are lucky enough to find yourself acquiring material and spiritual well-being, but something that can block you is people-pleasing. So as we're trying to be gentle and not give into this fighting or the quarreling around you, you still can't be a people pleaser and let people walk on you. So there's like a fine line here, right? As with anything. So right now you're just being asked, this card talks about being careful about grandiose schemes, okay? Involving speculative partnerships. So if your intuition is going off about certain people around you, you're probably right, okay? And the fact that like built into your character is to be just and pure, you may tend towards people pleasing and giving people the benefit of the doubt too many times. Now, that doesn't mean that once we realize, okay, my intuition's right, this person is nasty, this person is demonic, okay, this person has ill intentions, Spirit's still asking you to not give in to the quarreling and pointing fingers like they're doing to you, okay? You're being asked to rise above even though you are cueing into these things about people. And I'm just getting that you're in a really tense situation that you deeply care about. We have Cancer coming out twice. Cancer in this card and this card. In the Coral card and the Advice card. So this is probably about your home life or people you love. Yeah. So here with this criticism card, beforehand I pulled some cards to see, because this could come out as like either you're being too critical of yourself or you're being too critical of the people around you, or people are being critical of you. And if we're seeing here, I'm seeing this present situation is you. You're feeling like the outsider here, right? Maybe people like to try to ostracize you, make you feel like you're left out in the cold. And this might be something that's happened in your childhood, and so it keeps repeating in situations. So it could even be in custody, battles with your children, okay, or friendship groups, whatever it is. This could be a trauma that's repeating, right? And so we're trying to break that cycle. But I drew some cards to see like if this was you being too critical of the situation around you, which I was not getting, no. Because, like, even with me, I always try to be honest with myself. And that's what separates us from these other people that are not acting right. They are not in the right, and they will get karma. And God's wrath is real, okay? So when I asked, for you, the collective, and me involved, I saw us as a water sign, you know, whether you're a water sign or not. I just pray that to pull cards on either side, like who's pointing fingers, who's the one over here, you know, on the right side, who's pointing fingers and being overly critical. And I got the King of Wands in reverse. So that's literally someone with a huge ego and that's asserting their power in the wrong ways. So this is someone around you. Otherwise, a water sign would have came out over here. And this is someone that's caught in their own head, caught in their own delusions, illusions, whatever. So this is a delusional person that just has a huge ego and they're arrogant and they're trying to throw their power around anywhere that they can. And they can probably see that you have a kind heart and they might take your kindness for weakness or see you as a weak person. So they feel like they can do this to you. And literally 2 water cards came out for this side who's getting overly criticized. So you're getting overly criticized and this one came out first. So they're like looking at you like you're just in fantasy land, like judging you like, oh, you aren't established. You're just out here daydreaming. You're just not doing anything. When the truth is you're actually a deeply emotional person that is very emotionally mature. Whereas they just have a huge ego and they're like trapped. They don't even know what's right from wrong. They don't even know the truth of the situation. Like literally, this is their energy. Big ego, delusional, pointing fingers to, and the thing, I'll bring this up here in a minute, but I just want to finish talking. Like, even if it hasn't materialized yet, and that's why they're judging, like, thinking that you're just this delusional person, like they're trying to point at you like you're the delusional one, when no. Behind closed doors, you've been doing the work and you have established yourself. You do have a certain level of security here and you are emotionally mature. And I'm getting that things are about to materialize for you even more. Okay, so don't let them try to play like you're the delusional one, because you're not. So I wanted to read more on this card now that we got that clarified, because I'm not going to sit here and like let my collective fall in delusion either. We want to raise out of these cycles so we quit getting caught in these situations, right? So you're being asked like to find an outlet in a skilled project or something that you're interested in right now, something that you can physically work on that requires detail and organization. Okay, find a spare time interest that you can plan carefully, maybe something that could make you money in the future, because we got the King of Pentacles. So whatever's in your mind that you feel like it is going to materialize for you. Okay, don't waste your energy getting involved in this pointing fingers game. Okay, and also this card warns about being overly critical of yourself, and this can actually cause stomach problems. So if you've been having bad digestion lately or stomach problems, it could be because people are sitting here pointing fingers on you. You're very, very intuitive, so you can feel when people are gossiping about you. And maybe it's gotten to the point, because I'm seeing the quarrel, like this is a very intense situation. So it may have broke out into a fight recently also. And this can literally cause stomach problems. So don't allow these people to set these impossible standards on you or try to tell you who you are. Just tell them, I know who I am. Like, I don't need to hear, just do not accept anything that they're trying to say about you. They don't even know themselves. How are they supposed to know you, for God's sake? So people who sit here and who are super critical of themselves, they start to nitpick and pick faults in other people, where it's actually that's their fault. So in these arguments that are coming up, you're being asked to not engage back with them, okay? You're being asked to just observe it, because everything that they're pointing fingers at you about is actually what they feel like consciously or subconsciously where they lack. So whatever they're calling, if they're calling you selfish, it's because they're selfish. If they're saying, oh, no wonder no one wants to help you, it's because you won't help yourself, you are helping yourself. You're the King of Pentacles, whether it's manifested or not yet. You've put in the work and it's manifesting as we speak. So anything that they're throwing at you is actually just about them. And that's what's going to allow you to rise above this, right? She's pointing her hands upward, like you are going to rise above this. You have this innate sense to be just, to be fair, to be pure. And we're saying, and this card talks about being from a distant land. So you are feeling like the outsider here, and they're trying to make you feel like that, because it gives them that false sense of power. That King of Wands in reverse is a false sense of power. It's a false sense of confidence. So if they're acting all confident here and trying to bring you down and siphon your energy, it's because that's actually how they feel. They actually feel like total garbage inside, and they're trying to point it at you. Because even in this card, it says, a bluey eye stares fixedly at an arrangement of flowers in a simple basket. Above, a finger points accusingly at the necklace of a woman who has a hair braid made of wheat. See, you have wheat is all about harvest. Here, maybe right now, all it is one little necklace, but they don't realize that's about to turn into the King of Pentacles, or it is, and they're just not seeing it. So here they are criticizing you for your necklace, and she's got wheat growing, wheat that she's put in her hair. Okay, you're about to be decorated in all the fruits of your labor while they're sitting pointing hands. So don't allow them to point hands, okay? It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, what you're not seeing, this card with the coral, okay, could relate to custody problems. Literally, it says that on the card. This personality type with Cancer and Mars, you feel right when you're expanding your energy in your home life. So people are trying to take that from you. You could be feeling very attacked, okay, and it could hurt very deeply, because you even with all chosen ones, all God's children, are the most important thing to us, just like with God, is his children. So if people are using that against you, this strikes really deep, okay? And just know that justice is coming. This will work out in your favor. So you may have like this need to, be bossy in the home life and take over your home life and take charge. And these people can see that, and it actually threatens them, because that's where they lack. So that's why this quarrel is coming up. So right now, you're even in this card, it asks to try to not bottle these emotions up and channel it into like something practical in the world that can make you money and in the future add to your home life and stability, right? So that these people can't rock you. So what's working for you is this card. I want to read what it says here. Oh, and also to clarify, we'll go to that. I'll come back to that. But we're going to stay focused on this one. What's working for you? A statue of a bull made of stone remains rigid in a pose that is immovable and defensive. Behind, a shrub blows in the breeze, and a parrot chatters meaninglessly. Yeah, everything, all this chatter from these people is meaningless. Do not listen to it. Okay? They're fools. They're just talking out of their you-know-what. In the sky, the symbol of Taurus appears almost like another bird flapping its wings. Yeah, you're above them. You're above all of this. You're about to take flight. So while they're sitting here gossiping, talking down on you, pointing fingers at you, you need to keep your head focused on the practical. You can see this bull is looking down, staying focused on what's real, what's right in front of them, their stability, and you will be taking off here soon and rising above all this. Hence her hand pointed upwards. You're about to receive all the gifts from the heavens. And this is a card that came out to clarify what's working for you. All this work that you've put in behind closed doors that no one sees is, you will get reciprocity from the universe. Not from these people, obviously. They're just trying to bring you down, but the law of attraction, the law of give and take, what you've put in, even if it's hasn't shown quite yet, it's about to show in the physical. This card is all about practical, physical, common sense. So you're really being asked what's working for you is to not rush into any action, okay? Stay where you're comfortable right now. Of course, at different times in our life, we're being asked to make bold, huge moves, but right now you're really being asked to stand your ground and focus on what's physical, okay? Take pleasure in the physical things around you, okay? What you've built for yourself, because I'm getting that a lot of your life has been upheaval and uprooting, and these people know that, and that's why when they see that you're finally getting established, they're sitting here trying to talk in your ear and destabilize you, okay? These people are not pure. They do not have good intentions. You're being asked to focus on concrete results, okay? And do not get, okay, out of fear. These people are trying to pressure you and put fear because they know that in the past, maybe you would have done something impulsive when you're put under pressure. So do not do a fly-by-night, okay? Do not listen to their wasteful chatter. Ignore the distractions, okay? Sound reasoning right now and focus on your money. Especially with this, for your advice, this is all about being resourceful too. And with this all being about focusing on your earthly things, as God is really emphasizing this. So your advice is to be resourceful here. I do want to read this one too. And to clarify the resourceful card, we have the Nine of Wands, which is about protecting what is yours. Standing your ground. Look at, he has everything stacked up here. You're almost to the end. The last thing after this is the Ten of Wands, and then that cycle of hardship is over. So stand your ground, even if it seems like this is the hardest part, you know, and you feel like maybe giving up. All right? No, do not. You're almost there, okay? You're on the last leg of the journey. In a bleak landscape, a raven converts a discarded vase into a highly decorated home. Yeah, what seems lost right now, and like these people trying to mess with your head, do not let it. Stand your ground. Literally, this is all about boundaries, and keep your boundaries up. Especially energetic. Do not listen to what they're saying. They are seeing that you're about to step out of this lack that they are going to stay in because they don't want to put in the work. And so they want to point fingers at you saying that you haven't. When you know who you are, anytime they talk to you, just say, I know who I am. Okay? So right now, it's going to really help to be nurturing towards yourself and your loved ones, okay? You are a powerfully nurturing person. That's what this card is about with the Sun in Cancer. Cancers are all about the home life, nurturing the mother, okay? Focus on, even when you don't have your family with you, pray for them, right? We need to avoid emotion-based thinking. It's acknowledging that you are a very emotional person. That doesn't mean you have to ignore your emotions, okay? This may be a very hard, hurtful time because the enemy is coming after you, okay? Just know things will work out for you, okay? Save money for a rainy day. This card really talks about that. Focus on making your home more beautiful, okay? And this card also talks about that there may be suspicion based on previous experiences. So you may have had a really toxic family, and like I said earlier, this is manifesting into now your immediate family as an adult. From childhood, trauma into adult, but you're going to rise out of this, okay? Keep your boundaries up. You're on the last leg. They're just seeing that you're about to break out, whether they're conscious of it or not. The devil is working through them. The devil doesn't want you to pull out of this cycle of trauma. But you're going to. Alright, so that's all I had for that spread. Ooh. Yeah, even if they're rocking your foundation, just stand strong and know it's just an illusion. Just keep recentering yourself. And when I clarified the coral, you got the Page of Wands. So they are very impulsive. It's just like, and that came out in reverse. So that just means like, don't be impulsive now and don't let them get you fired up, because Page of Wands are easily fired up, but then they can't sustain, right? So, and then for the criticism card, I pulled out Judgment for clarification. So God is seeing everything that they're doing. God is seeing their manipulative ways, and judgment will come down on them for this. All right, and literally to clarify your present situation, strength. You have all the strength you need to get through this, and God is giving you the strength to make it through this, and it's also asking you to tame the beast within. Okay, we know you are very strong. We know you have a lion heart, but at this time, it's really important for you to not respond to them. Do not give your energy to them. That's what they want, because they're triggered by their own faults. And so, you know, misery loves company. We're not going to give that to them. Let's read this rune here. Manaz. Humanity, mankind, awareness, the self, knowledge, collective consciousness of humanity. Yeah, you know yourself. Like, that's so funny because I keep saying, like, just tell them I know who I am. I don't need you to try to tell me who I am. I know I have been working, okay? And even if they're pointing fingers saying, oh, no wonder no one wants to help you, no wonder you're alone. It's because they're triggered that you're able to do all this by yourself, and they're still sitting there mooching off people and pointing fingers at you. So, just know yourself and know that even if it looks like no one's supporting you, God is, right? And the angels, and that's way more powerful than any human. So we just got this angel here. Just want to read from the book. Oh, wrong book. Seraphim Angel Gang. We come from the highest angels that protect God. We are intimidating. We are fierce. We serve justice. God uses us to serve justice, to test the hearts of people around us. Because we have been tested. We've already went through the ring of fire. We've already been tested by the Seraphim Angels, and we've passed with flying colors for years. Years of being trampled on, spit on, our names slandered, people bringing us down, and family, friends. We had trauma in family, friends, lovers, and we've stayed pure the whole time and kept back to loving God and trying to find justice and do what's right. That's why we're able to rise above all this and leave this pattern. This is the last few demons that you have to purge out of your immediate environment, okay? We're gonna keep being in this world and dealing with that, but I mean, like, these are the last demons that you're gonna have to purge from your close reality. Someone needed to hear that. Creativity, yeah. So channel this into something concrete, into writing, journaling, creating art, creating a project. Okay. Rad Uriel is the archangel associated with poetry and the arts, known as the angelic muse. He is a wonderful being who can help you with any creative project you're working on, providing you with inspiration and wisdom. He will stir your passions and help you to remember all the things that get your inner flames of inspiration constantly burning. Yeah, instead of allowing, you know, that Knight of Wands to go into this quarreling, Channel it into this long-lasting project that will build and grow and expand. As you nurture this project, the universe, the angels, this angel, God is going to nurture you back. You are a creator. Don't allow doubts to hold you back. You are gifted in inspiration, and you can do it. All you have to do is start. Begin your creation today. Yeah, instead of focusing on these people, Spirit's asking you to focus on these projects. And don't get into the fear that these people have any power over you. They do not. They have no power over you. So I just want to draw a card. Whoa, it came out so quick I couldn't even ask. I was going to ask to clarify this. Okay, because this is, I know you're in a very intense situation that hits very close to home, very close to your heart. And it's saying now is the time for deep emotional healing. Yeah, so just know that this situation has no power over you. It's like the last leg, the last test, the last purging, okay? The last major purging in your life. And so Spirit is wanting you to use this time to focus on yourself and your deep emotional healing rather than what's going on around you. Okay, and then we got stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Oh, that one, that feels heavy because that's so hard to do when there's so much chaos around you. But so I did this reading so that we can temper those energies, right? We're all walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs, omens, and let them dictate your choices. Yeah, rather than letting the outside world and these people and all the chaos, you know, focus within and focus on God. Keep looking to the stars here. Because you have a way greater purpose, and these people aren't going to be able to take anything that's yours. And the affirmation that I always use that has gotten me through some of the hardest situation is that no one can take away what is yours. God runs this whole show. God knows how many hairs are on your head and your enemy's head. God sees everything they do and you do. So, like, if God's on your side, you have nothing to fear, right? We have to find that peace. And I know it's really hard. Like, that's me too. Like, that's one of my hardest lessons is control, because when you've been through constant trauma and upheaval, you end up feeling like you need to control everything, okay? But if you've done everything that your two hands can do, then you give the rest to God. Kali, dance up a storm of change, says Kali, the Hindu mother of radical transformation. Move something on that needs to depart from your life for good. You will love the freedom and space that this brings. Whoop. Okay. Artemis, Greek goddess of the crescent moon, brings you the blessings of clear directions. Today you will walk the right path in the correct way, for your sacred purpose on planet Earth is to be fulfilled. That is so, I felt God in that. That is powerful. Yeah, keep listening to God for the signs. God is going to order every step, and pray that every night. God, order my every step. Show me the way with clear direction. Okay, sensuality is something to celebrate. And the feline Egyptian goddess Bastet encourages you to bring yourself innocent pleasures this day. Enjoy the experience of being fully within your sacred body. Yeah, and I was saying that earlier with this Taurus card. Right now, focus on the comfort and the small things, you know, that you've created for yourself. And that'll help you not become impulsive or get uprooted by these people, or the devil. However the devil's coming through, the devil can work through all types of things. We're not actually fighting flesh and blood, right? We're fighting energies. This is a spiritual battle. But sadly, people give themselves over to the devil and work for him. Persephone, Greek maiden and queen of spring, brings you the blessings of fresh new life and rebirth this day. Celebrate, for all can be transformed and renewed, including you, beloved child of the goddess. Yeah, do not doubt that you're about to step into a whole new life. All this is going to be renewed. All this is coming up just to help you purge and test how you're going to react to things. It's to, so you can see that how much you've grown, really. Okay. Pull a couple archetype cards, and then I might pull one more from a different deck, and then we'll close out. So what's something you need to embrace right now? Don't have shame within your body, and right? Monk, none. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Yeah, that's what's going to help you right now is, you know, monks, they literally, like, we can't, obviously in this new world, we can't just go live in a cave, but, like, within your mind and your energy, you're really being asked to detach from what's going on around you and focus on spirit. Okay, what's challenges? What do we need to let go? An archetype within us. Okay, what shadow? Whoa, that flew. And it came out in reverse, okay? Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. False sense of invulnerability and entitlement. What I'm getting with this is, like, realizing that, like, you don't have to put in so much physical labor and work so hard. Like, 10 of Wands, you know, like, put the burdens down and allow God, okay? And, you know, let go of all of this, this worry and these burdens, right? Allow yourself to be set free, no matter what is going on around you. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card and then close out. One last card for the heart of the situation. Oh, two came out. Guess we'll do two. Non-judgment, reflection, and projection. Yeah, let's just really try to detach from all this projecting, whether it's you projecting or them projecting on you. Okay. And honestly, just because I clarified earlier, it is them trying to project on you. They want to see you like this. Don't give that to them. Allow yourself to cry. Let it go and then come back into this. This is you. Okay? People, the devil's minions like misery likes company, and people actually do want to see you like that. So don't give that to the devil. Don't give that, okay? Don't even judge yourself right now, okay? Yeah, focus on enlightenment and continue to grow. This is you. Okay, don't allow yourself to fall into all your shadows. That's beautiful. Alright, well, try to lighten the load, okay? And don't allow these people or the devil to get to you.